Bienvenidos and welcome. They say the truth will set you free, so here's my truth.
What's up, familia? You already know this is Alan Ruelas. Of course, we have a very special guest for today's podcast by the name of
Alexis.
And of course, you already know she is a bestie, and we're definitely gonna fuck shit up because that's what we do. And you already know we are on a goddamn motherfucking budget, so we're gonna be screaming to this microphone so y'all can hear us when you're driving, when you're sleeping. I heard that from my friend. She listens to us when she's falling asleep. She needs
funny.
it.
I
Yes,
love that.
which is like a great compliment because a stream is a stream. Best believe, you know. So we're gonna get right into it, but you already know it's super important for me to check in with my friends. So, friend. First and foremost, you look radiant, you look gorgeous, you're everything to me because we'll dive right into it. She is like the Latina version of Sabrina Carpenter.
Oh, that's so sweet.
And let me just tell you, I have to give her flowers because this is what I do as a friend. And I think that for your birthday, I got you a little gift, but honestly, I admire you. And I don't just say that just to say that because we know each other.
Yeah.
We know each other.
We know each other well.
So I want to toast to you being divine and amazing. So
I love
we
you.
got this from Jax. We don't know which one's caramel or vanilla.
They taste exactly the same. But it's okay, it's good, it's good.
Yes, so first and foremost, how are you doing? And then tell me, catch us up. What do we need to know, you know?
Okay, there's so much. My birthday was a couple weeks ago, so I just turned 24. I'm feeling good, I'm feeling grown. I'm really glad that this year has been so amazing. So I feel like there's just so much to catch up on, so much, you know, learning about myself, learning how to just be on my own outside of like college and all that good stuff. So I feel like there's a lot to talk about and to catch everyone up on, but I'm feeling good.
No, we're feeling good. And also we have an audience member by the name of
Derek.
Yay, let's give it up for Derek. He made time to come see Alexis. You know, we're also gonna have Roberto. You know, Papi's gonna be coming around for round 3.
That's crazy.
Just can't get enough, you know? That's the word on the street. But yeah, no, mad respect to everyone. Now, I want to talk about something that I have a lot of curiosity. You went overseas to Europe a couple of months ago, right?
Last year, yeah, exactly a year ago. Actually.
Yes, so I know this is like a way back, but I'm the type of girl that I can't afford it to go. So I know that you made this trip to France. So tell us, is there anything that you want to debunk? Is there anything that you want to get off of your chest? How was that whole experience? Did you live it up? What was it?
Definitely. I went to Europe last summer with my mom and my brother, and also like a bigger group of people that like just do like they're the ones in charge of the whole tour. But it was amazing. We went like everywhere all over Europe. It wasn't just France. We went to France, we went to Spain, we went to Italy, we went to Greece. It was amazing. It was literally like the trip of a lifetime. Like I literally came home and I was like, the whole time being there, I was like, this is not real. I'm like, we're seeing all these like historical, you know, buildings and stuff, and I'm like, this feels not real almost, because you think of, I don't know, I've never been on a trip that big and, you know, ever in my life either. So it was kind of like, I would be like, oh, I want to go to Europe, but it wouldn't feel real enough. So when I was there, I was like, wait, this is crazy. But it was so much fun. French people are rude.
Did you try the snail? In France?
Oh yeah, escargot. No, I didn't try that. I would have been down, but I just didn't get the chance to. Yeah. I'm not really picky when it comes to food, so I'm like, I'll try everything at least once before like
I heard
deciding.
on TikTok that yes, in France they are
they're rude.
Very rude,
Yeah, I think they just like don't like tourists, and so they're a little more like snotty. But I mean, it was a cool city. It was really pretty over there, especially south of France. I'm like huge on just being anywhere near the ocean. So whenever you're like south of France or like on the coast of Italy, it was so beautiful. I was like literally living like my mermaid somewhere. It was amazing.
Isn't that when the Mermaid movie came out too? Is the Little Mermaid, but like with the new version, the live action?
Yeah.
Girl, no, I can imagine. And one of the things, I saw your pictures on Instagram. This is why it's so cool. It's so important to document and share all the experiences with your friends.
I love taking photos.
I felt like I was there. Let me just put it to you like that.
I love that.
For the story, I chose a picture when you were at the Eiffel Tower.
Oh yeah, I saw it. I was like, I just saw it and I was like, wait, these are cute pictures. I'm like, I'm glad you
It's like, it's me.
I'm glad you picked a good one.
No, and all the pictures are good. Girl, that's why we made the whole shrine over there.
I know, stop. We need to show them. So my birthday was a couple weeks ago. Can we show them?
Yeah, no, of course. Let me see, Jake. Yes,
Yeah.
I'm like producer.
And he made me this birthday gift, and it's literally just like, it's a little shrine of me, and I
Memorabilia
love it.
goes
I love
hard.
it.
No, girl, like, I kid you not, having pictures, Polaroids are my shit.
No, I love pictures.
You're like the queen of taking pictures
yes,
too.
I literally, my camera roll is like it's insane. I have to pay for extra storage, but
Oh
it's
my
worth
gosh,
it.
I wanted to talk to you about that, girl.
About what?
You are such a vlogger.
I know, I'm trying
Oh
to
my,
be.
you're like
I'm
such
trying
a
to be,
vlogger.
but I don't know
I
if
was
it's
on
necessarily
TikTok and I
working.
saw you're like, let me do my voiceovers, but you're such a
Yeah.
natural because she no, Derek, she like gets video, she gets film, she takes pictures, she's great at writing, she's great at producing. No, I'm being serious. No, girl, no, it's because I stay connected with my
Yeah.
friends, and so I be looking, I'm like, honestly, stop that because you are amazing.
Stop.
You are amazing.
No,
And
I do love
yes,
taking photos.
you're
and
such a natural
documenting.
though, but you're like, girl. I like literally. I'm gonna talk about it right now. Why I look up to her so much, but like why I like connect with her because
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
like she gives that feminine, divine energy.
I love
But please tell us like your secret for like a good picture, and also like where do you get the confidence?
My secret for a good picture is literally my best friend because she's the only one who could take those good ass photos of me.
Mm-hmm.
So get you a friend that knows your angles, basically. But that's like, if you do notice, the pictures that I did take in Europe, because I wasn't with my friend, I was with my family, they needed a little training on the photos. So a lot of them are like not taken by them. It's like photos that I took
Girl.
because I literally was like, you guys aren't trained. I need a trained boyfriend to take my Instagram photos.
No, but you know what's so crazy? She just said that, Derek, but it's so true because I kid you not.
Yeah.
When you take the picture of your friend and it looks amazing, they're like, hey, do me a solid, do me a
Yeah.
favor. No, vale pura verga. The picture
No,
comes out all,
exactly.
like, fuck.
I'm literally like, give me that.
Yeah, no, I be having like trust issues with that.
Yeah.
This is why, no, I got called out by my agent. He was like, oh yeah, by the way, he's like, how come you don't have like portrait pictures? You have like far pictures. I'm like, girl, because I have to let someone take a picture of me.
Yeah.
When I take a picture of my friends, it's like close-ups, you know, all the way ×3,
Yeah.
you know, good like little behind the scenes.
Yeah,
remember?
the lighting.
And then they take a picture of me and it's like this crooked. One time, I went to
It's like they're literally like, whatever.
No, and this is not even anything. I went to WeHo, okay, for Pride.
Mm-hmm.
Girl, I went to West Hollywood for Pride. I took a picture of someone. It was like a family. Mind you, they had like a couple of drinks in them. And then I asked her, I was like, hey, you know,
Oh,
girl.
that's your first mistake.
Girl, I went solo, okay?
If they're like over 40, don't ask them for a photo.
Girl, I literally go and I'm like, hey, can you please take a picture of me? Because I took you a picture, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So tell me why she takes a picture and she does the most millennial.
Oh god. What
And
is
shout out
she
to the
doing?
millennials, like y'all, I rock with y'all, but like don't do that.
Stop doing that.
Yeah, she grabs her phone and then she twists
No!
it.
Or I had someone literally go like this and take a photo. I literally was like, there's no reason I can't.
And I looked at it and Derek, I
See
kid you
upside
not, I was trying so hard not to cringe. I was like, you know what? I even have the picture. I'm gonna show Alexis after this,
Yeah,
but
show it
like
to me.
I could. It was so bad.
Yeah.
I saw the picture and she's like, you like it? And then I was like,
And then you used to be like, yeah.
Girl, it was so
Yeah,
bad.
I was just talking to my friends about this because I think I went to the beach the other day with my friends and we were taking a selfie and this girl saw us taking a selfie and she's like, oh, do you guys want me to take a photo of you? And I think that's like the sweetest thing. It's like you see us struggling to take a photo. So you ask us if we want to take a photo. So then we're always going to say yes, you know, because like, I'm not gonna be like, no, that's a little mean. And so she takes it, and then it's just like the worst photo.
Yeah,
ever.
and A for effort, like for sure.
Yeah.
Like I personally appreciate when someone's like, here, let me help you.
Yeah, that's so nice.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, it makes a difference. Even the other day, I have to share this because I went to DragCon, okay? Girl, I'm just gonna put this out there. Derek, don't ever do this or anyone listening because to pay for a picture, I'll explain context. We go to DragCon. The drag queens, amazing, lovely, chef's kiss, right? They're their own person, whatever. Some of them for the meet and greet, they charge for a picture.
Yeah.
Okay, my thing is,
That's a lot of
okay, I'm not even gonna get into the specifics, okay? To each their own. That's how they make money, whatever.
Yeah.
Do it. But they took the picture, my friend paid $20.
And it was
the
bad.
Polaroid, the tiny one, right? They were on the far left.
Oh.
And then everything else was like the background.
Oh,
And then they didn't take another one. And I was like, I looked at her and I was like, I would ask for a retake, but it's your picture.
Right.
And then I was just like, if you don't want to do anything, you do you, boo. But I was just kind of so heartbroken because I was like, girl, you're paying
Yeah.
20. I personally would never, even when you go out to the streets, they don't even charge that much. But I digress. My emphasis is sometimes those pictures don't come out good.
Yeah. And then it sucks because like you want the picture, so you like the people, so you support them by getting the photo, and then it's like trash. Yeah, that's hard.
I know that was hard for me to swallow
Yeah.
because I take pictures and I take pride in taking pictures.
Yeah, I need to start selling my pictures. I'm gonna
No,
start
girl,
taking pictures
yeah.
and be like,
Oh,
$20.
girl, yeah, no, and then you're also an entrepreneur.
Oh, my
girl,
gosh.
no, if
I
you
can
wa-
do it all.
No, seriously, no. You want to share a little, friend, about your entrepreneur skills?
Yeah, it's fairly new, but me and my best friend, we we live together and we're best friends, and we do our own things. She's in school, I was in school. We both work our own, you know, part-time, full-time jobs. And we spent a lot of time together, and we recently were just like, I feel like it'd be just fun to have something like on the side, like a hobby that we like to do, and just turn it into like a small business. Nothing crazy, but you know, selling in our area, in our town, to our family, to our friends, stuff like that. And so then, and we were like, we're so young. We're in this perfect time of our lives. We're 20-something years old. When are we ever really going to get the chance to do this again? Who knows how long we'll be even living together, you know, much longer. And so it's like, we're going to start our own lives, our own families, and whatever it might be. And so it's like, if not now, then when? Mm-hmm. So then we were just like, why not just, you know, do it? So then we just like brainstormed what we wanted to do. And we were between a couple of things at the beginning, but we ended up deciding to do a small floral business. We just really like flowers. We would make like our own arrangements from here to time and stuff like that. So then we were just like, okay, and then everything literally just happened like really easy and like perfectly. We kind of were just like, okay, we're so down. We don't even have all the specifics or details of like everything and how it's gonna go and like this huge long-term goal. Mm-hmm. But it was fun. It sounded fun to us, and we both like being really creative. So we were like, why not just do it? Like literally just let's just start it and then figure everything out.
I thought it was so good because it was such a specific niche.
Yeah,
I loved it so much, and I was just like, you know, she was like, you know, I have no problem in resharing whatever my friends are doing.
Yeah.
And I was just like, good for you, girl. For me personally, I know that I'm gonna be buying a boutique. I'm gonna be buying my set of flowers that are set for my mother.
Orange floral blossoms.
Yes, orange floral blossoms. I'm gonna be buying some for my mom. And of course,
orange blossom florals. Go follow it.
Yes. And some for my dad.
Yes.
My dad hates when I get him flowers.
Oh.
Because he's such a macho man.
Oh,
he says flowers are not for him.
Yeah, I think my dad would probably hate that too. I've never even tried to get him flowers.
Yeah, no, I did it because I was like, I have a point to prove here. And then I was just like, you know, I'm gonna give you flowers.
Yeah.
You know, literally.
They say they don't like it, but I feel like deep down they probably think.
Oh yeah.
They probably think, okay, this is kind of sweet.
Mm-hmm. My dad told
Just
me
a little bit.
My dad told me one time there, he's like, oh yeah, like for Mother's Day, everybody celebrates Mother's Day. And then for Father's Day, yes, you do get like a nice like cool recognition.
Yeah,
but like it's not the same.
Not as.
But that should show a lot. Like, as men do better.
Exactly. No,
Maybe
I agree.
if you were as strong and as like influential as mothers,
Mm-hmm.
Father's Day would be a bigger holiday.
And I agree.
You know?
Like, for instance, for my dad, like, I try my best to be able to, like, you know, give him the space that he needs. It's because he doesn't like the attention. Mm-hmm. But then in return, he wants the attention, which is, like, the best combination of recipe for disaster, if that makes sense. So I'm just kind of like, okay, Dad, like, make up your mind, you know?
Yeah.
But I think, friend, honestly, if y'all are interested, hit up the small business.
Yes.
Support. Show your friends that you love them by, you know, sharing their stories, you know, promoting them and everything.
Yes,
in
even
between.
liking our stories or our posts, like it makes
engagement
a
is super important.
Yeah, it makes a difference.
And
it
you
makes
know
us
this as
feel like we're at
communication
least,
majors.
Yes,
Yes.
I feel like just a like, just a share, whatever it might be. You don't even have to order from us, but just supporting. I feel like it makes us feel like we're getting our name out there more, you know?
Of course, I agree. Derek, do you have a question by any chance? Anything you want to ask?
Like babies' first birthdays are really important in like Korean tradition. Is it also important in like your cultures that you're familiar with?
Nice.
Flowers, definitely. I think in the Hispanic culture, there's definitely certain holidays.
Dia de los Muertos,
Yeah,
dude.
exactly. Dia de los Muertos is huge, especially
like
with all
so
the
many flowers in there.
Yeah, I always do a little altar at my house, like no matter where I'm living or how many people I'm putting on there, whether it's literally just my grandpa or like a friend of my, you know, my friend's grandmother or something like that. I'm always putting like a little bouquet of flowers together.
No, dude. So I know that Dia de los Muertos is very different from Halloween.
Yeah.
Very important for y'all to know. Just putting that out there for the culture. But I'm gonna jump into Halloween because you, sir.
I love Halloween.
Yes, I was like, do you mind sharing if you already have what you're gonna be wearing for this year?
Okay, no, not fully. Halloween's like, I was just telling my friends this, I literally go, guys, what are we wearing for Halloween? Mm-hmm. Because we're 3 weeks behind, even though it's literally months away. Mm-hmm. But I don't know exactly what I'm being, but I want to be Alvin and the Chipmunks with my friends, and I want to be Theodore so bad because he's literally just cute and he has glasses.
I love it.
But other than that, I don't know what I want to be. All my friends are like in relationships, so a lot of the time they'll do like a couple's costume. So then I need to figure out like a solo one for me. Maybe I'll do one with my friend, the other one. I always have to have like 3 costumes, even if I don't do anything.
I don't know what I'm gonna be doing, but I'm looking forward to fall already.
We spent Halloween together.
Yes.
Didn't we?
Yes, I remember, and I
Yeah.
was there, and that's actually something that I did want to talk about because I'm so grateful. Thank you for bringing me along and having me in your home.
See that I'm like always. Anytime we like have anything, any of my friends, we're always like, Alan needs to come. Even if it's super far, we'll invite you.
All right, the light went out, but sooner rather than later for season 2, we're gonna have better lighting. But that's not the point.
Subscribe and like so that he can afford.
Yeah, I'm a broke bitch right now, but we're gonna make it happen.
No,
but
I'm
continue,
kidding.
friend. You were saying?
Oh, I was just saying that anywhere we go, we're always like, let's invite Alan, even if it's super far, because we know that like you put an effort to see us, and so we love that. And then just having your energy there, it's like amazing.
No, dude, I love
it.
I love the whole girl power movement that
Yes.
y'all have. Honestly, like if y'all have like that group of friends, y'all understand. It's like an episode of Friends, but like all women. And like literally you walk in there and it's like so like I just don't know how to explain it, but like I feel like such a girl.
Yes.
And I walk in there and I'm like, y'all don't treat me different.
No.
Y'all like literally make
Girlhood
an
is
effort.
so amazing.
Yes, and I
It's
literally
so
think about it
amazing.
all the time because I'm like, we're gonna jump into it now. Alexis, whenever I be like, for instance, right now I'm in my era of like, I'm finding myself through like rebirth, right? Through drag and what that looks like through feminine energy because men have also feminine energy.
Yeah.
It's just that it's neglected, unfortunately.
Right.
And it's
not
also,
tapped into a lot of this.
yeah. So then the idea is like, for me, I'm diving into it. I'm diving wholeheaded into it. Mind you,
I
right
love
now I'm
that.
wearing my clothes, I'm feeling myself and all this, but when I put my hair down, it's like a whole nother version, you know?
Yeah.
Who do we have here?
What's up?
What's up,
Hi.
Roberto? No, you're
Hi,
good,
guys.
brother. Take a seat right here.
So
Yes, yes. This is Roberto.
Hi.
This is Alexis. Yes, you're good. Right now we're talking about drag. So yes, but-
included.
yes. Back to Alexis because you are the moment. The idea is quite literally, friend, that sometimes when I want to channel some energy of feminine, you know, like I'm projecting, right? I want to like channel that. I think of my mom,
Oh, that's
and
so
then
sweet.
I think about you.
Stop, I'm gonna cry.
No, don't cry because I don't cry. But the reason I said
No,
that,
but
friend,
that's so sweet.
yes, because like honestly, and I say this, kind of like when you look up to someone that's a celebrity or whatever, like you're like, oh, I like this haircut, you know, I like
Yeah.
the beard, I like this. Why I like your hair is if for context, y'all, she still has amazing hair, like it's a little shorter, but back in
Yeah.
the day, that thing was
When
long.
when we first met, my hair was long, and I remember literally I cut my hair randomly like months later, and you literally were like, "Why did you do that?"
No, girl, because
You were the only person who was like, "Your long hair."
no,
It was
I
so
have a
funny.
thing for like long black hair, but like honestly, your hair is super healthy, super
Thank
amazing,
you.
super good, and then
I
also
do.
like you eat like bangs, like.
Thank you. Oh my
Bruh,
God.
like for you to wear
Super
bangs,
carpet.
10 out of 10. And then also the other thing is like you have natural beauty, you have like nice rosy cheeks.
It's rosacea.
Girl, like let me tell you something, natural.
Yeah. No, I've had girls come up to me like when I'm out or something, and they'll literally be like, "I love your blush," and I'm literally like, "Thanks, it's rosacea."
No, girl,
I
and,
literally just have,
and then
like, red
also
face
like
cheeks.
this is like such a flex, but you have face card, and I'm gonna just put this out there. She doesn't have to say anything in between, but this is just me because I
No, he's
love,
having me up to
I love seeing natural beauty. But like I'm kind of like when I look at your Instagram, every picture eats. Like I kid you not, your smile is beautiful too. But the reason I'm saying this is because as you could tell, I've been repressing these things, and now I'm just letting them out. And she does it. I'm like, oh, my Alexis, you're gonna get all of it
No,
today.
no, no, go.
Yeah, yes. So the idea is like, tell us what is your like, advice because you know you are that girl for folks looking to enhance beauty or find their beauty. You know what is beauty to you? You
That's
know.
hard.
Mhm.
I feel like there's a lot of answers to that. Because it's not always like, oh, like dressing a certain way or like doing your makeup or hair a certain way. I feel like that's not really what like, that's like a part of beauty, but also just like inner beauty. And I feel like, I don't know, I feel like now more than the past like 2 years of my life, I've been like trying to work on my inner self. And so that in turn is making me happier, making me be around people who, you know, I really feel comfortable and loved by, you know, you and my friends and stuff like that. So I feel like when I'm around people like that, I don't know, like I feel more beautiful. I radiate off other people's beauty, I guess is a good way to put it.
No,
You
yeah.
know, like you never feel more beautiful in a room full of people that you love.
Oh, exactly.
Yeah.
No, I definitely feel that. I've been practicing that too. You know, my friend. I truly feel supported, and I
Yeah.
love it every single time. And I do believe it. I think that like what you bring in your head is what you start projecting.
Yeah.
So like for instance, I told you earlier, and I'll open up to everyone. You know, on Sunday I'm gonna have my first photo shoot, right? I feel very happy. Yes, for modeling.
I'm
Thank you,
excited.
thank you. But the idea is like sometimes you have like this little inner voice.
Oh, 100%.
Oh my gosh. And
Yeah,
it doesn't
mine's
go
loud a lot of the time.
No,
I'm
mine,
not gonna lie.
no, and mine is
Yeah.
like subconscious. Like for instance, I'm doing something, but like I start getting a feeling.
Mm-hmm.
But like sometimes it's like PTSD, the past things that I've had happen to me with
Yeah.
bullying and trauma. I'm not even gonna focus on that. But like this is what I mean about like I do believe, and that's some great piece of advice, friend.
Yeah.
That the beauty comes from within, because I think that now the trend is changing.
Mm-hmm.
Now folks are being more open about not only on the male gaze but the feminine gaze about what that looks like, and I think it's so important because I feel that yes, although we do focus, I have to like emphasize this. I'm such a stan. I focus on the objective outlook. I'm like objectively you're beautiful, but also like Alexis internally, she's a great friend too. And I say that because the times that I have had, I never celebrated Christmas, friend. But when I was at your Christmas
yeah,
party,
that
I
was so
kid you not, it
funny.
was the sweetest thing. I think that day I took with me a blanket. It was what was it, white elephant or Secret
Yeah,
Santa?
yes. White elephant.
Yeah, white elephant,
Yeah.
and then I snatched that blanket. I was like, "Get over here!" I was like,
That was so much fun.
It
Yeah, we
was
had a
fun.
white elephant like Christmas party with a big group of like our friends. It was so much fun. That was like the first time we've ever done that. But I love like planning things, and I love like hosting things and just having like a space where my friends can come together and like it's just fun and seeing each other. So I had so much fun. I'm so glad you came to that.
"No, girl,
Yeah.
I was happy. I was delighted, and honestly, I can't wait for more."
Yes,
And the other
next
thing,
year,
yes,
for this year.
I think for what I'm looking for, friend, when we're doing actually like hair and stuff like that,
Mm-hmm.
a lot of people look into that and I'm like, what the fuck? Like looking a certain type of way for drag is such a complicated like scheme. I went to
Yeah.
DragCon, like I told you.
There's
I
so
went,
many different types of drag queens and like just their style of
yes, and
what
my
they
thing
do.
is like I didn't feel intimidated, but I was overstimulated
Mhm.
with like the amount of like makeup,
Yeah.
hair, body. Like I'm talking stage
Body is
presence,
real.
bruh. Like
Yeah.
I'm talking about like I was in there. I was like okay, and I found like the courage to be able to say this is something that I'm interested in, and of course you're invited to my first show.
Yes.
But I'm working and I'm investing and I'm trying to
Yeah.
like process like what the fuck to do because it's like a lot of steps.
There's
and
a lot.
I tried some heels the other day, and I
How was
shared
it?
this. It was nice. It fit. It everything. Girl, I got a wax. But my only thing is that I never thought they're not stilettos. They're the ones that are like the red bottoms,
Okay.
the 5 inchers, and those things hurt.
Yeah.
And
Feels weird.
your toes go crooked. Like I did not know that. Like your toes. doop.
Yeah.
And then
heels
so-
are not comfortable.
No, they're not.
There's some that are way worse than others too.
No, exactly.
Yeah.
I like wearing the ones that are way worse than others because those give cunty.
Yeah, those are always cuter.
Yes,
always.
those are the best.
Mhm.
But literally, I don't want to walk like as if I'm gonna shit my pants. I want
Yeah, that's embarrassing.
I want to do like a Naomi Campbell walk. I want to glide. Like I want to move. I want to be like the it girl. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
yeah.
And the thing is, like beauty is so underrated, and I think it's also looked down, specifically more so, especially for like folks that want to do more feminine things. Because
Yeah.
beauty is very subjective,
Mhm.
So I think I'm gonna be starting hopefully soon skincare more so than just putting oil. So I want to try like
No,
the
your skin's
blushes.
super nice.
Thank you, friend. I appreciate that because clock it, clock it, clock it, clock it. I work out every day. I go to the sauna.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, friend. I think for the beauty routine, what's your beauty routine? Like, what's your makeup routine?
Okay. Well, first you need skincare before you do makeup.
Per-
It makes a difference.
Okay.
Don't just like wake up and put on makeup because then it's like it helps when you have products underneath that help with like moisture and stuff like that. When it comes to makeup, I don't do anything too crazy. I feel like I've had probably the same routine since I was like 17. Well, I change products here and there, but I feel like now more than ever, I'm like trying to figure out different things. But it kind of just also depends on like what you like. Some people like heavier makeup, some people like lighter makeup. Some people's skins are really sensitive and some other aren't. So it kind of varies. There's so many products. There's so many products out there. Every time I go to Sephora and I'm like, oh, I want to get a new product, I never know where to go or like what to get because there's so much out there. But my beauty routine, so I do skincare. I wear, do you want me to tell what I wear?
Whatever you want.
Okay.
Whatever you want. If you want to do the simple version, we can
I'm
do
like, I don't know
simple.
if anyone cares, but
Oh, girl, I care. That's all that
Okay,
matters.
okay.
I don't give a
That's
fuck.
true,
I'm
that's
like,
true.
I'm
Okay,
interested. I'm
so-
invested.
in the winter, sometimes I wear foundation, but in the summer, I'll wear like a tinted moisturizer. It's just lighter, and with the heat, it's just like when you have so much on you, it's like kind of annoying. So I'll wear, right now I'm wearing a tinted moisturizer. I'll wear concealer, just like in the spots where you need it.
Mm-hmm.
And then I do bronzer, love blush. I still wear blush even though my cheeks are pretty red, but I love blush. And then I just curl my eyelashes and I put mascara on.
Girl, who do you look up to for beauty? Like, who's your
That's a good question.
Yeah, who's your beauty inspo?
Ooh. There's a couple influencers who I really like, who I think are like super
names?
gorgeous. One girl, her name's Ablin. Ablin, I can't remember her name, her last name, I mean, but she's on TikTok. And then, honestly, I get a lot of like makeup inspiration from my friends too. Like I'll see my friend like try
some of her
one
friends
thing.
are amazingly beautiful. I kid you not.
True.
Yes.
Yeah, so I'll literally like if I see them try something, I'll be like, wait, I feel like I want to try that too. So a lot of times it's literally like this where it's like I'm telling you what my things are, because like we just can, you know, bounce off each other.
Oh, of course, gotcha. And then just for the record, I said some of her friends, all of her friends.
Yeah.
All of her friends are fucking
I don't
gorgeous.
have too many, but all of them.
Yes. I tend to just like, I like to focus, but I'm like, everyone. Yes. But I think, friend, what about sunscreen? Like,
sunscreen's super important.
How do you, like, for instance, my thing here is that when I try to cake up, right, I look like a clown, right? It's the funniest thing ever because I'm learning. I'm like, boom, boom, boom. How do you put sunscreen over or below it?
So sunscreen is included in the skincare part.
Skincare.
Yes.
Okay, so it goes under.
So it goes under.
Okay.
Yeah. So usually I'll wake up, I'll wash my face, I'll put on like a vitamin C oil, moisturizer, and then my moisturizer has sunscreen in it.
Girl.
So then if it's not in it, that's totally fine. Put the moisturizer on and then the sunscreen. And then wait a little bit till it dries to put makeup on. Because sometimes sunscreen can like pill.
Yes,
and
that
then
I've had that. Girl,
Yeah.
I've been there before.
Yeah, me too. And I'm like, what is on my face?
And then for concealer purposes, because I'm learning, so I think it's very interesting as you're like starting off.
Yeah.
When you say concealer, if I'm not mistaken, it's the one that corrects the areas where you want it to be. Okay.
Yeah, that and also like whatever areas you want to lighten too. So there's different types. Like you can get a lighter concealer, like a shade lighter than your normal shade, and then one that's the same shade as you. And usually the same shade is to like conceal like pimples or red dots or any dark spots or anything like that.
I'm gonna show you the picture for him, but I went to go get like they test your skin tone, like what it is that you like are needing.
Like dry, if you're dry skin.
Yeah, so I think I went to Sephora, the way they do it for you, and I literally I'm going and I'm like, girl, I feel already insecure because I'm like, I haven't done this before. I don't know how to feel.
And sometimes they're not super nice.
No, they're not. But the girl, she was like, I was fucking with their energy. But the reason I was like a little bit insecure is because like, girl, this is my first time walking into a beauty store and then like trying to understand how to respond to this.
Right.
Mind you, it's not that deep. It's just me. So I'm like going and then she's like, oh, say I'm gonna test your skin. Tell me why she gives me the lightest foundation or whatever the fuck it's called, the concealer possible. And I was like, in my head, I'm like, I don't know anything, so probably she's right.
Right.
So then I look like James Charles, like the powdered version.
James Charles.
No, I kid you not.
You look like Flashback Mary.
Girl, it was so bad. I looked like Chaperon Rome when she did that one. Like, I love
Chaperon.
No, I know, but like the thing is, like if that was
not the look you're going for.
No, it looked good. Like girl, sometimes I look good with baggy eyes. Like I was like, dude, I had no baggy eyes, but that's the purpose of like concealer or whatever the fuck it's called. And I'm like, dude, but this is what I mean. Do you put like a brighter shade, a darker shade, or how do you address the under eye thing?
Under eye. You can go either way because it really depends what you want to do. If you want to lighten your under eye, then you get a brighter one. But if you want it to be the same shade and like it just blend into your face, then you get the same colored shade.
Same color shade.
I do the same color. Yeah, I do the same color. In the summer, in the winter, it's a little different just because I'll still use my summer shade, so it'll be like a little lighter. But I usually like having it the same shade too.
And then also, my final question regarding beauty, your hair. So I gotta ask, like there's like this ongoing myth, if it's different for everybody. I wash my hair as soon as possible.
Every day,
I hate. I was doing TikTok live before this and my hair was so frizzy, but I love it being frizzed. Oh, I just like eat it up. I'm like, ooh, I love the frizz. Yes. I feel like I'm wearing a lion right here. Like,
oh yeah, that's literally your spirit animal.
Girl, I'm not just saying. I love it. But friend, so tell us, like, how often, like, what would you recommend for healthy hair? And again, by no means we're like professionals. At least I'm not claiming to be. And my friend, she's sharing at her, like, will.
Yeah.
So if you want to listen. If you don't, fuck out of here.
Literally.
Yes. So tell us, friend, what's your suggestion?
I will say,
yes,
everyone's hair is different.
Okay.
So sometimes you need to wash it sooner. Sometimes you can like last longer.
Okay.
So I do think it's like it depends on your hair type. Like, do you have curly hair?
No.
You
Only
don't?
in the front, right here.
Okay. I have like pretty naturally like straight hair. Well, it has a little wave or like, you know, nothing too crazy. But I can actually go, it also depends on what shampoo you use. Because I have shampoos in the past where I wash my hair and it's like oily literally like the next day and I need to wash it. But then I have other shampoos that are like a little bit nicer quality and I can last so long. Right now with the shampoo I'm using, I can wash my hair like every 5 days. Yeah. Well, of course I'm wearing like dry shampoo in between. And then I'll wear a hat if it's really greasy. But yeah, I can last like 5 days. Usually I like to go 3 or 4. 5 days is when like let's say I'm doing something 5 days from now and I don't want to like wash it right now and then wash it again. I'll wait. But most of the time it's 3 to 4.
3 or 4?
Yeah.
Oh, no, yeah. Roberto, do you have any particular question that you want to like throw a rapid?
I feel like men think it's kind of crazy that I don't like. I'll wash my hair every 5 days, and I feel like men wash their hair every single day, and they probably think like when I tell my brother, he's like, "Ew, that's gross," and I'm like, "No. First of all, it's not gross. You don't get it.
Don't come for me."
Exactly. I'm like, it's not like my hair like smells bad or anything. Like I have dry shampoo in it, and I'm like, it's clean, but. Yeah.
Yeah, I think before we jump into Roberto,
Sorry, yeah.
no, thank you. no to men.
I'm like, no, let me talk.
No, wait. So
No,
I
sorry.
personally can tell you, like now that I'm doing more beauty stuff, and this is probably just me, okay? I didn't know there was a lot of work.
It is a lot of work.
Skincare, hair, maintenance, teeth, tongue. I'm talking like ears and shaving and
Yeah,
hygiene.
being a woman's hard.
Girl, no, it is. And then you add
Yeah.
like the expectation to look
Good.
yummy. I kid you not, like crazy. But I digress. To my point, with men, in my opinion, they're like, I have the privilege, right, of just waking up, showering, putting my hair in a bun, sunscreen, I'm out.
Yeah, and you look good.
Thank you, very
That's the thing. I'm like, a lot of the time men do that. They look good though.
Yeah, some of them look yummy.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, what?
And
And
like, I'm like, damn, the face card's that good without makeup.
girl, let's put on a little more. I'm like, ooh. Yes,
No,
yes.
that's the only hype I'm giving men. I can't hype men up.
Yeah, no, don't hype men. Bring them down, and then have a conversation with them and be like, "Hey, how are your feelings today?" You know what I mean? We were talking about that in the previous podcast. It went hard. Talking
Yeah.
about feelings with men is important because sometimes we need to neutralize the whole. Hey, not everything's about not everything needs to lead to like conflict. Everything can be
Yeah.
like very like. Honestly, that's the most challenging thing, and the reason I'm already struggling with it right now. Feelings is such
Ooh, I
a
have
very
a lot of those.
yeah. Wait, what's your zodiac sign?
I'm a Cancer.
I'm Cancer. I fucking knew it, dude. Cancers, they have a lot of emotions.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Everyone always tells me that they're like, you're the most Cancer like person like that I know. Like everything you hear about Cancers, I have like all of the traits of them. But which I don't care. I like being emotional. That's like.
It's
I
empowering.
take pride in that. Yeah,
Yeah.
I take pride in like being able to be vulnerable with people that I don't even know. Like I'll do that any day. That.
Yes, Derek.
Sorry.
And then wait, before Derek, Roberto.
Oh yeah.
And then Derek.
So I guess not really any questions. Just I don't know. It kind of surprised me that you said you wash it every 5 days. But you said, like you said, it's normal for you
Yeah.
guys, for women.
Yeah.
So I don't know, because me, I try to wash it every day.
Yeah.
I just got out of the shower and I washed it, and if I don't wash it, like it feels
Dirty. Yeah, that's your hair kind of trains itself over time. Because I used to wash my hair every single day in high school, and honestly, looking back, I'm like, how the hell did I have time for that? Because my hair, like at least with women's hair, men's hair is shorter, so it's like not as crazy. But like my hair has to dry, and then like if it turns out frizzy, like I have to blow dry it, and you have to do things. You have to like maintain it.
Yeah.
So doing that every day, I had a lot of time on my hands back then or something.
No, girl, and also for me, it's very therapeutical. Like
Showering?
actually, like. Yeah,
Yeah.
but more so like the hair, like like feeling it, how you want it to look,
Yeah.
taking time to iron it, taking
Yeah.
time to curl it, because it's like a whole process. And also like with makeup too, it's like
Yeah.
very like if you all sit down and see. Eventually, when I start doing videos and I start like doing videos for like Get Ready With Me, it's gonna be different.
Yeah.
But yes, Derek, what was your question, brother?
It's if you feel things deeply, how do you take care of your emotions for
Ooh.
yourself?
That's a hard one. That's like something I've definitely put a lot of time into, like trying to figure out this year or just the past 2 years, like 2022, 2023. now we're in 2024, but all of these past 2 years, I've been like, I feel like going through emotions that I've never felt before. So it's like trying to figure out the healthy way to go around it, and just like how to be okay with feeling so many things. I did therapy for a while. I don't know how many months, probably like close to 6 or 7 months. That was amazing. I stopped now, which is great. It means progress, and like that was amazing. I would never take that back. I'm literally like, everyone needs therapy, even if like you don't necessarily want to talk about everything. Just hearing how to like cope with things in a healthy way instead of like really letting yourself like sit in the negativity and spiral, because that's what I would do. It definitely makes a difference.
Yeah.
So I think that's like the main thing.
you.
Yeah.
No, and I appreciate the question, Derek. I kid you not. Brother, can you pause with that? My bad. Sorry. I'm like, I could hear it. Hold on. In 3, 2, 1. Yes. No, I think with the whole feelings portion, it's very important, Derek. That's a lovely question. I have to jump right back into that, because I feel like with this podcast specifically, you know, yes, I'm gassing up my friends, and then I'm gassing up like what the idea is, like what we're doing on our day to day, right?
Yeah.
But I think that, you know, having a safe space and also creating an environment where you're able to like share your feelings is super important.
Oh, yeah.
At least I did
100%.
this, like I'm telling you, like a lot of the times I say this, but like it's so easy to numb things out.
Oh yeah.
Super easy.
Yeah.
And I think at the end of it, when you really want to grow from things, it hurts. You have to, you know, rip open a rip off the band-aid and go right into it.
Yeah, definitely. When I started, so I actually started therapy. So I went to Europe last summer. We kind of talked about it. Right when I got back from Europe, I started therapy, and I felt like I went through a lot my last year of school, just like mentally changes, like whatever, losing a bunch of friends and just like really finding myself. And so I went through a lot, but I was so busy. I was in clubs, I was working, you know, 2 jobs. I was like trying to be a good friend, a good family member, and I like put a lot of stuff just on the back burner, and I like just was go.
Exactly.
And then I graduated. It was amazing. I went on like 3 different trips during the summer. I went to like Canada, I went to Europe. I was gone like a lot of the time, right? So then when I got back home from Europe, and I like had to sit and just like myself, like where I was like, okay, I don't have that many responsibilities anymore other than just work now. Like I don't have to go to school. I'm not in these like, you know, extracurriculars or anything like that. That I started being like, oh my God, I never worked through any of that. And now it's like hitting me where I'm like, it doesn't feel good. Like I don't feel good right now. Like whatever I'm going through, like it's a sucky feeling, and you just wake up every day and you feel like bad. And so that's when I started therapy, because then I was like, I don't want to feel like this. Like I like being happy. Like I love being happy and being around friends and just like spreading that good, you know, positive energy. And so I was like, and I had been before years, like every year I'd be like, oh, I need to start therapy, but it's so easy to push off. It's so easy to be like, no, I don't want to call though. I don't want to call the doctor, and I don't want to like answer their questions that they have to ask me, and just like pick a schedule. I don't want to do it. Like I just didn't have the motivation to do it. So then when it finally hit me that I did have the motivation, I took advantage of it, and I was like, okay, we're going. Like even if it's hard, even if I cry, even if I, you know, whatever it might be, I'm just gonna do it, because I would rather work on it and it be hard than sit in that negativity and it also be hard. You kind of have to pick a struggle at that point, because it's like, you know, what do you want for yourself?
And I feel like we're also like the generation, at least what I think is that we're taking time to actually like break that generational trauma.
I love that. I'm the oldest in my family. I'm an older sister. I have a brother and a sister. And I'm the first one in my family to like, okay, well, actually, that's a lie, because they have done therapy, but they're younger. I think when you do therapy at a younger age to work through something, whatever you went through, it's so different than when you have your own willpower to like want to do better for yourself. And so I feel like they didn't like therapy, but they were young. My parents forced them to do it. You know, in my case, it's like I didn't even tell my parents. I just did it, and because I wanted to. And so I feel like when I'm around my family, and they're handling things how, like, I don't like the way they're handling, or maybe, like, they're getting mad at each other and they're doing all these things, I feel like I now have, like, that wisdom, even though they probably hate it that I do it. I'm always like, stop handling things like that. Like, you know, let's say you know, like, my dad, he's very, like, traditional, like, Hispanic man, where, like, he's been through so much, but he has such a hard face on, and, like, he, you know, y'all know.
Yeah, I know.
So
My dad's like that.
yeah,
too.
exactly. And so he doesn't know how to like handle conflict at all, right? My siblings, they're young, they don't know how to handle conflict either. They'll be going at it, and I'm like, guys, like, what's the issue? You
Oh,
know,
yeah.
like, one, you're too grown to be acting like this. Two, step away from the situation. Like, it's just like I know how to handle things a little bit better than them at this point of my life. So yeah, I feel like trying to break that generational curse and like also just share the wisdom with my siblings, because I feel
Yeah.
like it makes such a difference.
I think also like I can definitely relate to that, friend. I
Yeah.
just think it's like super complicated with like the idea of like you're putting yourself in a position where not only you're trying to understand yourself, but then everything.
Yeah.
And then I think that that's where like things get a little bit mixed and matched,
Yeah.
because I'm just kind of like with my family and the way I look at it, it's kind of like I have to want to have the conversation.
Yeah, you have to have the effort, or like you have to want the energy to like put into that. Yeah.
Exactly. And
'Cause
the
it's a
thing-
lot of energy.
It's a lot of energy, but also like the idea is that, at least in my household, I get labeled as like the black sheep, right? It's kind of like, why are we talking about this when we already like got over it? I'm like, did we?
Did we though?
Did we?
Or are you
Because
ignoring it?
yeah, and then I'm like, because if it's a whole lot of like invalidation, and then it's like you start thinking about this at a younger level, where like,
Yeah.
oh, my younger self would have really fucked with the idea of like if you would have validated that.
Yeah.
And then it's like would have like
Yeah.
took time to like, oh
Like
shit.
that lump under the carpet.
Yeah, and
They're
the thing
just
is like,
why can't you just do what we do? And you're like,
Yeah.
because it's not healing.
Yeah.
and the thing is like,
Because I don't want to live my life like that.
no,
Yeah.
exactly. And the thing is like, what I do now, this is just for me, and it costs me a lot. And I said this previously, and I'll continue to say it. Sometimes I just have to say how I feel.
Yeah.
Like literally, just be
Oh.
like, boom, this is how I feel.
100%.
And then yes, later, Derek. We'll see you soon, brother. But the idea is like saying how it is, how you feel. To me, alleviates the whole overthinking,
Yeah.
and it just puts it out there.
I'm confrontational, not in a bad way, I don't think.
Yeah.
Not in like I'll call anyone out on anything, little thing that they do. But I'm very confrontational in a manner of like, if I feel a certain way, I will tell you.
Of
I don't
course,
care who
yeah.
you are,
Yeah.
how long I've known you, if I think you owe me anything or not. I'm gonna say how I feel, because if not, then that's just like I'm keeping it into myself, and it's only harming
not
myself.
healthy,
It's not
yeah.
healthy. Yeah, I'd rather like tell my friend if she did something to hurt my feelings than just like let it go by, and then also just like let that build up, and then you start acting a certain way towards them because you have all these like internalized feelings of like what they did, even though you never gave them the chance to apologize to you.
You know how I feel right now? I feel happy.
Aw.
I feel happy. I do.
Yeah,
And
that's good. I love that. Everyone should be happy.
Yes,
Yeah.
and I definitely do agree. Happiness is like a very like, I don't think you have to work towards it like all the time, because then it's like it drives you insane.
Yeah.
You're like, when are you ever gonna be happy? No, I just feel like I feel happy being with my friends.
Yeah.
But like also sharing quality times and just sharing how you feel, what's going on, right?
Yeah.
And the other thing too, amiga, I wanted to address the elephant in the room for those of y'all who are not aware. We're both Mexican, right? Proud. We gotta put the corazoncito, hermano, put the little heart right there. We are Mexicano, and of course,
Yes.
our family is from
Mexicali.
Mexicali.
Woo! Yeah.
Woo!
No, I literally, that was when I found out your family was from there. I was like, I fuck with you.
No, girl, I fuck with you too, and it was
No,
so crazy
literally.
because where are you from again?
So my grandma's, she spent the later half of her teen years also in Mexicali, so
Really?
Have you been to Mexicali?
it's hot. Yeah. Hot as
I
well.
go, yeah, at
Yeah,
least
it's
every
hot,
year.
yeah.
We were almost there at the same time.
Yeah, yeah.
During winter, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Because I think I went for New Year's, and
Yeah,
when did you
same
go?
here. Yeah, New Year's. And the thing was that I wanted to go.
I met someone else recently from Mexicali.
Who? Well, I don't know who.
She's my roommate though now.
Oh,
Yeah.
she's from Mexicali.
Yeah.
Okay.
She lives in never mind.
Yeah.
I don't know. She's from Mexicali, like her family is, but her hometown is like right outside the border.
Yeah.
So it's in Chula Vista, maybe.
Chula Vista?
Calexico.
Sí, en Cali.
Cali?
Oh, in
Yeah.
Calexico.
I
Okay,
think
okay,
so.
okay,
Like
okay.
right there, I think. I
Sí,
can't
sí.
remember the exact town name.
No,
That's why
girl,
was
I
like,
kid you
never
not. When I
mind.
found, I was like, dude, I wanted to go visit her. My family wouldn't let me. because they're like,
know,
it's
yeah.
the nighttime.
Yeah,
you're
my
gonna
family probably would have said
drive.
the same thing.
Yeah, and I was just like, girl, I just want to say hi.
I know.
But at
next
the end
time,
of it, yeah, next
I go
time.
every year.
No, yeah, dude, I plan on going, but the thing is, I want to venture out.
Yeah.
I don't want to
That's
just stay in the
valid.
bubble.
That's
I want to go
valid.
to nightclubs. I want to go see the
Yeah.
culture. I want to go see, like, for instance, I know it's just a desert for some people, pero Mexicali
Some
tiene
people.
mucha cultura. You just have to look for it. Girl, I went over there to go see some sightseeing. You love the desert. I love the desert. You love Joshua Tree. I love Joshua Tree. Palmdale.
Nah, Palmdale's not on the list of deserts that we love.
No, I just put that out there just to be an instigator. But shout out to people in Palmdale. We fuck with y'all.
I don't fuck with y'all.
Look,
No, I'm kidding, I'm
my
kidding.
two cents is that Mexicali has a lot. What would you say that your favorite memory is in Mexicali?
Ooh. I think just always like being reunited with my cousins that I don't see a lot. I'm really close to two girl cousins, both on my dad's side. My dad's side's the one that live in Mexicali, and my dad's family is huge. There's 16 of them,
Yeah.
so they're.
My mom's side has 23.
Oh my god! I've never met anyone with more.
Yeah.
Wait, I always like love telling people that because everyone's like, "What the hell?
Yeah,
16
yeah,
is crazy.
yeah.
23. Ooh.
Yeah, I'm like,
Yeah.
let your dad know. I'll be like, what's up? Yeah.
Literally, you
Yeah.
beat us. Damn.
No, girl.
Well, this makes sense.
No, my mom is like, when are you gonna have babies? I'm like, girl, we don't talk about that. Well, anyways, but continue,
you're
sister.
like, we have
yeah,
bigger fish.
yeah, we got other things to address because I'm
No.
like, babies, they'll come around, but
Yeah.
but continue.
No, we're young. But yeah, so my dad's family's so big, so they're everywhere, right? My mom's family all lives in Palmdale, so we're all pretty close to each other. But since I don't see my cousins too often, Christmas, New Year's, around that time, that's always like a solid, like, we know you're gonna be there, I'm gonna be there, and we're just gonna have like 3 or 4 days to just be together.
Mm-hmm.
And in Mexicali too, like there's not really good
Have you
service
tried the hot
and stuff like
dogs?
that. Oh yeah.
Oh
Hot
my gosh, I
dogs,
love los perros
tacos.
calientes, dude.
I love going across the street to get tostilocos.
Oh, girl, yeah.
You know, all the stuff. All
I
the
mean,
stuff.
me
And our
encanta-
family cooks so much. I kid you not, I feel like I go to Mexicali and I come back literally 30 pounds heavier because all we do is eat.
Yeah.
All you do is eat, and it's good ass food. Like, what am I not, I'm gonna eat it.
No, of course.
It's
When
amazing,
when I used to go to
but-
Chihuahua, I used to get more chanchito. And I would always tell people, I'm like, well, my grandma loves me, you
And
know?
literally, I'm like, okay, you're mad my grandma loves me.
Girl, honestly, dude, and then when I be going out there, I go to the tianguis. I literally hit up like their local swamis, and then I be
I don't think
selling
I've been
there too.
there.
No, girl, it
Yeah.
is cute. Pero lo que voy es de que tenemos puestos, we sell there, we do like community and all this good stuff.
Yeah.
But I remember something that I lived, I don't know if you know this, but in Mexicali, there's so many earthquakes.
Really?
There is so
I've never-
many earthquakes. El terremoto en Mexicali, there was one that like cracked all the dirt. Y luego yo llegué, era creo que en 2010, in 2010. Girl, that's when I first knew that I'd like to be a reporter. I was like, I need to go report this, you know? I need
I need to go tell somebody about this.
Yeah. What was it, Roberto?
Was it on Easter? Because I remember
Something about 2010. I don't remember the date.
because my grandma got a call. We were celebrating Easter here.
Yeah.
And también she got a call that there was an earthquake like really bad too.
Really bad,
Damn,
yeah.
I don't even know about
Yeah,
that.
no, it was horrible. Pero loco, the falla de San Andres, like when you go in Joshua Tree,
Yeah, yeah,
it goes
it's
from
right
there to all the way to,
Okay.
yeah,
It's pretty close to Palmdale, too, my hometown.
girl.
Yeah.
No. They scared me with the 2012 movie. What was it? With the San
Oh my
Andreas fall
god,
crack.
those movies used to scare me so
I love
bad.
those movies.
No.
To this day, those are some.
No, I don't like scary movies. Do you like scary
I
movies?
love scary movies.
Oh, girl, I can't do scary. And you don't want to know why? Because if you want to get scared for free, just go down the street. You know, hit up like go at 2 in the morning.
Go to the gas station
Yeah,
at 2 in the morning.
You know, like that episode from
No,
SpongeBob
see-
at night. You know, just walk out there. Go
No,
crazy.
that's different because if I'm in a situation where something is scary, that's totally different. But if I'm watching a movie about something scary, I'm like, I'm into it.
Girl, I'd be watching the TV, and one time my friend took me to go watch a movie. He surprised me, and I was so mad. I kid you not.
You don't like the
I
movies?
didn't hold back my feelings.
You don't like the movies or the
No.
the actual
I'm gonna be
movie?
like, you're gonna invest to go watch a goddamn movie to get scared. Mind you, if you like movies that are scary, okay, Vanessa, I hear you. I know it. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Amiga, if I'm gonna go watch a movie, respectfully, I'm gonna be like, okay,
don't wanna get
I don't
scared?
want to get scared because I could just go down the street and get scared. I'm gonna look at the
Oh,
bank account. I'm gonna be scared. Like, there's nothing in
Not
it.
the bank
No, I don't want to
account.
see it. But like, if I want to see
That's real.
joy,
That's
romance, like adventure, I want to get like a fantasy. You know, I love a good rom-com.
Okay.
Yeah, I love a
Yeah.
good romance. I love a good dramatic scene.
Okay, you don't
I
want to
love
fantasize about you being scared.
Yeah, I like documentaries.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, let's talk about history. You know, like,
that's
girl,
boring.
I the only scary movies that I do like is probably like the classics.
Okay. I don't think I've even seen a lot of the classics. I like more like thriller. Ones that make you just like think too are really good.
Serial killers, that shit kills me, dude. I'm
Yeah.
like, I don't like it. It's scary.
Yeah, there's some movies that are scarier than others. Like if it has to do with demonic stuff, that's scary.
No,
Because
yeah.
that's very real. But
Yeah,
I like all-
negative energy.
I like all types of movies. I love going to the movies. It's so much fun.
Girl, I feel
I'm
like
always like, I'll rate any movie like as a good movie if I have my little popcorn and I'm with my friend. You know?
honestly, you should
It's
do
so
that.
Fun.
It'll be fun. I'll be like tuning in with Alexis to watch the rating of a film.
That'd be cute. We should go. I've been wanting to go to the movies. There's like a couple I want to see.
I haven't seen the inside.
There's a scary one that came out.
Which one?
It's called Long Legs.
Oh, I heard that one's scary.
I've heard it's hella good, and I really want to go watch it.
Y'all should.
It's about you.
Yeah, I don't like scary movies. So I'm like,
That's hilarious.
no, I know long legs, dude. Come on. I'm like 6'2". Yeah, but we're gonna be excited about
Yes.
that. Halloween is around the corner, so we look forward to that.
Yes. Do you have costumes?
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna be. I'm gonna be myself. No, I think I want to be like Shaggy, or I want to be
Oh,
like
that's cute.
yeah, I want to be like something from Harry Potter or something.
You should be Shaggy. I could be Velma.
Girl, I'm walking together.
That's cute.
Hey, they're on a couple work.
Wait, shit, they're together on the
Yeah,
movie.
yeah,
I forgot.
yeah. I'm
Wait,
gonna be
we
like
should totally do that.
Fred and Daphne.
No,
The
I'm not
one.
blonde.
You're not. Oh,
I'm not dressing up as a
Put a wig
blonde
on
girl.
though.
Mm-mm.
You don't like being blonde?
No. Okay, one thing. So back to my hair really
Yeah,
quick.
let's hear it.
My hair, shout out to my mom because it's natural, but my hair, I've been through like phases where in high school I wanted to like dye my, I feel like all my friends would dye their hair blonde and they would have highlights and all this stuff and blah blah. So I really wanted that, and so then I would go out and I'd be like beg my mom to literally do like pay to get my hair done because I was didn't have a job, I was literally broke. But it just never went good for me. My hair is really dark and it doesn't hold the bleach blonde good in my hair. It immediately will turn brassy and be like orange, like copper.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
And that's ugly.
Yeah,
I'm not
I know
going
what
for
you
that.
You would have to retouch it a lot.
Yes, yeah. So the maintenance would be super high because my hair is so dark that it doesn't hold it well.
Yeah.
And every time I shower, every time I would like get in any body of water, it would turn really, really brassy, and it was so ugly, guys.
No,
Literally.
yeah.
So then, I've tried to dye my hair literally like 3 different times, not right back to back to back, but like within years, like probably for 3 years, I would be like, okay, I really want to try to go blonde. I came to the conclusion like a couple years back, I literally was like, blonde is not for me, and that's okay.
Yeah, no,
I'm like, you don't need to have blonde hair.
I feel you, girl,
Yeah.
because I've seen it with my best friend. Shout out to my childhood friend. I never told you this, but yeah, she had that situation too. Like
Damn.
she would have to have maintenance, but it's expensive.
Yeah, it is expensive, and it takes time. Like,
takes
I don't
time.
want to go every week to get my hair toned or whatever it might
I
be.
actually, one of my dream goals, I'm gonna share this with y'all, but I actually want to work at a salon, but like not doing hair because I'm gonna fuck up someone's hair. I'm talking more so like I love the culture of like the comadres, the girls
Yes,
coming in.
the
And it's like-
gossip.
no, the
I
gossip, but
love
also
it.
they like come in like some of them are girl bosses. Like they be coming in and they'd be like boom, 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 and then they also.
And you get to hear so many people's like stories and stuff like that. I have
I fuck with the good. You go in and you go out. You come in like raunchy, and then you leave
come out
like
gorgeous.
just yes.
Yep,
I love that.
Yeah, my friend Sophia's a
think I
hairstylist.
remember
Yeah,
you
she just
told me.
finished Cosmo school, so she's been working at the salon, and yeah, she totally
You like
gives that
nails?
vibe.
Let's see your nails.
Yes.
I'm gonna be like Wendy Williams. Can you show the camera real quick, friend? I'm like, girl, can y'all see
Wait,
that?
they're a little grown out.
Oh
Don't look
no!
at them too.
Then show it to me.
Okay.
I got you. Ow.
It's
No,
giving
yeah.
fruit salad.
Yeah, no, it's giving fruity. Girl, how'd you know? I'm over here. I'm like, girl, I
that's
love the
hilarious.
combo though. So tell
Thank
me,
you.
nails. So do you
Okay.
like medium, long? What's the deal?
Okay, well, I have a little journey with my nails. So growing up, literally since I was like 5 or 6, I would bite my nails. Don't know what the hell stressful situation I was going through when I was 5 years old. But I would bite my nails, and so then it became a really bad habit, and I was biting my nails for like ever. I could never really let them grow out. I don't know. It was just like whenever I was stressed, I would take them out. I'm like picking at my hands, and so maybe like 2 years ago now, I literally was just like, I need to stop. Like I love girly things, and so I had always growing up. I was like, oh, I want to paint my nails. But then my nails were like, they were just bad because I would pick at them, so I would never get to paint my nails. And so one day, literally like 2 years ago, I was like, you know what? I need to stop biting my nails. I just need to commit to it. And so then I did it, and I literally stopped, and I have not bitten them since.
Girl, no.
And so now I'll get them done. Sorry to cut you off.
No. You continue. This, I'm like, girl, like, I'm trying to enhance what you're saying. Continue.
Yes. So now I get them done. These are like fake. They're not my real nails, obviously. But I do both. I go back and forth. Sometimes I'll do my real nails. Sometimes I'll get them done. Getting them done though, like Gel X nails are more expensive, obviously, when instead of like just going to the nail salon and literally painting
They look
your
nice.
like regular nails.
What style is that?
The shape?
Yeah.
It's almond.
Almond.
Yeah. It's shaped like an almond.
I like it. Did you get like a Pinterest inspo, or did you just ask for it? Like
No,
that?
I did get a Pinterest inspo, but then me and the girl that we go to, she's super cool. I'm not gonna tell you her because she's packed. I'm gatekeeping her.
I was about to say, I'm like, are we gatekeeping?
No, I'm kidding. If you want to know, let me know.
I'm just fucking with you.
I just don't know her out of the top of my head. But it was my birthday not too long ago, so I was like, okay, what kind of birthday nails should I get? I love cherries. Okay. As you know. So
I'm gonna talk about that right now. But
I love bows. I love cherries and bows. And so then I was looking up nails, and I wanted to just do something really girly and like summery, and so then I found these. They weren't exactly this. We like kind of modified them, but it had just like a fruit on every nail, and then we added a bow.
Yeah, the bows are to die for.
I just flipped the camera off.
Check.
But we added the bows, and then we added the fruits, and then we added these, which they're oranges, and they're like 3D.
I love those.
And so I don't know, you guys.
Which one's the blue one?
It's a blueberry.
Ooh.
It's right here too.
No, yeah. If y'all were to see this up close, it's like very yummy. You know, that's the vibe.
Yes, it's giving fruit salad.
No, yeah, and also like the shape of it is very. What is it called? Aesthetic.
Yeah.
The aesthetic is very nice.
Yeah, they're medium almond.
It's giving definitely like girl.
Yeah,
this girl's an influencer over here.
Stop.
It looks nice.
My friends keep telling me, they're like, okay, Alexis, like you gotta lock in. We need the influencer friend. And I love taking photos, posting content, like just being online. Like I like that. I feel like that's always kind of been like a part of me, like making videos and stuff like that. Like just posting things.
Picking it back up, y'all. Again, the lighting. We love it when it turns off, but we're gonna bring it back to Alexis.
Yes, I was saying though that I just love like posting online, not for anyone to see, but just like I find joy in that. Like I'm literally like, oh, I'm making my cute little video and I'm posting it, and I feel cute, and it gives me something to do. It's like a hobby almost. And so I've tried to start posting a little bit, but my friends keep being like, you need to start being an influencer, and I'm like, it's hard. I'm like, how does one do it? Well, and I work pretty closely in social media, like you know that I work in that, but there's so many people who like do it.
I was gonna say though, like that's what I mean. Like anything you do, everyone doesn't know.
Yeah,
and there's nothing wrong with that. But I'm just trying to say, like honestly, like live your best life.
Right.
And I think that at the end of it, like my friend was telling me, Alan, you're like in your influencer because of other things that were happening, right? I was just like posting this, doing that, up and down. Yeah. But I noticed that once you start posting, you don't care. It's like the best feeling ever. Because it's like you realize that you have ownership of your content, you have ownership of your life, rather than having to worry, is this person gonna like this? Is this gonna be over there? No.
That's the worst.
That's the worst. So then I stopped that, and quite literally, I also see the value in creating memories.
Yeah, I'm so big on creating memories. Like that's like I love doing that.
Do you have any trip that you're gonna be like planning anytime soon? Do you know?
Nothing too crazy. I took it kind of slow this year. I did so much last year that we went to Joshua Tree for my birthday, and that was so much fun to plan. But I don't have anything planned coming up soon. Oh, I want to go to Texas. But I have a cousin who lives there, the same cousin I talked about earlier. So I really want to go visit her. we just haven't planned it yet, but maybe September.
Tell me why I'm fucking up a good country album right now.
Which one?
I don't even know what it's fucking called.
Wait, listen to Beyonce's country album.
I listened to Yummy.
Yeah,
I kid you not. I never thought I was gonna say this, y'all, but this goddamn country album got me on a chokehold. Like, it makes me want to find
Who
a
is
country
it?
boy. I forget his name. Like, it's so.
Morgan Wallen?
No, I don't know who it is, but I found them. Like, I was listening to like, you know how like it does shuffling, and I found them. I kid you not, I'm gonna put it on one of my stories, but oh my gosh, it makes me want.
Zach Bryan? No.
I don't remember, but I'll show you right
Sing
now.
one of his songs.
Yeah, I don't even know how they go.
Okay.
He had an introduction for a song, and I kid you not, it felt like he was whispering in my ear, and I was like, cowboy, cowboy, cowboy. Oh,
Not you. Oh,
I was like,
no.
girl, I want a cowboy now. Like, I kid you not, if you are listening,
A Hispanic cowboy or like a white cowboy? Because there's a big difference.
Honestly, both.
Either? Okay.
Yeah, no,
Go
I'm
to
not very
Pico.
picky. Girl, I would, but they're like, you know, shout out to Pico, but
Have you been?
no, but
Okay.
I've been around, and y'all need to step it up with the boys.
Yeah,
The
that's
girls
true.
are like
Gorgeous.
gorgeous.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Okay.
The girls,
I
and
say
you can
this-
agree to this,
oh,
right?
100%.
But the boys, they need to like step it up, like not only with height, but like also with like a little
Personality,
with like
everything.
but also with like, you know, the idea of like we need like diversity. You know, we don't
Yeah.
want like copy and paste. We want a little bit of like, you know, switch it up. Like, I like me a man that could pull off a good buzz cut with like bleached blonde hair. That's just me.
Ooh,
That's
cute.
just me.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
just the thought. Like, I got you. Like, young adults. Like, I got you. Like, if y'all want to give like something for the girls, they like when you like go a little bit different.
Yeah.
And you don't look the same.
Yeah.
And I fuck with that because a nice man that could pull off with confidence, a nice man that could pull off style that doesn't look the same. Mind you, there's nothing wrong with it. But for me,
Yeah, personal.
personally, I like me a man that could be able to like do the versatility.
Yeah.
Do this,
that's
do
valid.
that, wear that, and it looks delicious.
I think
That's why I want a cowboy. I want a
Yes.
cowboy.
cowboys are nice.
I know.
I was gonna say, I always say this, and sorry to my men listeners, but I'm always like, women are so beautiful.
Mhm.
Like, women are so beautiful, and they like, there's so many different types of like women, like just like their styles, everything. Like, I feel like women just really try to like feel their best. And then men are just there.
No, and it's true. I agree.
Like a lot of
I
the time,
agree.
like I don't know, women. There's just so many more beautiful. Women.
Girl, my 2 cents here is that I do agree with you. Women like spice it up. Mind you,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go back to my mom.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go back to my mom because I kid you not, style, elegance, hardworking, empowered. Like I'm
Yeah.
talking about like she cooks
There's
and
so many
works 2
roles.
jobs.
There's so many hats that like women.
Yeah,
wear.
and I'm just kind of like, look,
Yeah,
at the
it's
end of it,
inspiring.
like they have to, like, if they choose to have a baby, like that is a lot. Like, can you imagine
my
like
gosh.
carrying a baby and then like giving life, right? And then not only that, giving more life because
Yeah.
you know if they're breastfeeding or not, it's a lot. And let me just
Being
tell
a
you,
mom, is,
I love women.
you love what?
Women.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Me
Shout out
too.
to all the empowered ladies out there,
And the moms.
and also the drag queens. I will say,
Yes.
y'all motherfuckers, I got y'all.
Yeah. Oh my god, being a mom sounds so scary. Cause it's like you have to give so much of yourself while also like still being yourself. I know people, family members who are like, I had kids and like I'm trying to do so much for them, for my husband, whatever, my family, and then they like they forget about themselves and they put themselves on the back burner, and that's terrible because it's like you
Oh.
never want to like lose yourself and just be, you know, defined as.
And also, I love your mom.
Thank
yeah,
you.
she's amazing. She
My
has
mom
great
is
energy.
so good.
Yes.
I haven't seen her. So, okay, my mom, she's living her best life right now, and I'm like so happy for her. She went to Europe again
Nice.
this summer. She just got back.
What space?
Literally-
What part of Europe again? The same.
Similar places, but this time she went to Germany and she
Mm.
went to London.
Ooh.
Yeah, and then some of the same places, I think. I don't know if I'm getting all those right, but I'm so happy for her. Literally similar like as last year, we went with like this group of people who were already going, and she took my tia with her. My brother went with her again, and so I'm so happy for her. She just got back a couple days ago, so I haven't seen her in like 3 weeks. So
Honestly,
I'm gonna go see her this
And
week.
it's so funny you say that, friend, because I think that I personally said this before. Also, I want to give my mom like a house. Hopefully somewhere in Mexico or whatever. That's like my goal.
Yeah,
But I
that's
feel
nice.
like today the way I'm building my relationship with my mom is like through girl things.
Yeah.
So like maintenance of hair, nails,
Yeah,
like
that's
taking
nice.
her out, bringing her flowers, whatever she likes, right?
Yeah.
But I feel like to what you just said, first of all, it makes me happy. But the other thing is like the way I want to like foster care for my mom and show her that I love her is hopefully treating her out to like touch up her hair, get her nails done.
That's nice.
And then doing like I've always wanted to do a fucking spa.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, but
You
like the
should
one
do,
with
like,
they
a
put the
facial.
cucumbers right here, and then they put the hair out
Yes.
here, and they put the towels down. Like, ooh, put the nails like that.
That's fun. That's so much
Yes.
fun. Yeah.
No, girl, I want to do
I
that.
want to do that too.
Mhm.
And that'd be so nice to do it with your mom.
Yes, and my dad, I want to do. I know he's very anti all of this, but I want to do like his pedicures.
Oh yeah. I always tell my dad he should get a pedicure, and he's like, no.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
I'm
how he
like,
is too. But I think
Whatever.
they'll come along. They'll come along.
Eventually.
Yeah, I think so too. But yeah, friend, I think moving forward, what I will say is, I asked you earlier, you know, what are your plans? But I think I want to share one with you.
Okay.
For New Year's, I want to go to Las Vegas.
Ooh,
I want to
that's
go to
fun.
that Sphere.
Oh yeah.
I think they're
yeah.
having an EDM event.
Oh, I think I saw that.
Yes, so I definitely want to do that.
That's fun.
Are you gonna be in Mexicali?
I don't know. Maybe.
Okay, so
Maybe
to be
not.
determined.
Yeah, it really depends. Because last year I spent New Year's here. Usually, what we'll do is like go right after Christmas, come back right before New Year's. So it kind of depends.
Yeah, girl. No,
Yeah,
I got
we'll
you.
see the vibes.
And then
New Year's is usually a very like anticlimactic holiday for me. Like nothing crazy really ever happens. It's kind of just like I've learned that it's okay if it's chill, you know.
Yeah.
I feel like growing up or like in high school, I'd be like, oh my god, I need to be, you know, I need to be drinking, I need to be out with friends, I need to be like living my best life like for the last year of the day, for the last day of the year. But as I've gotten older, I'm kind of like, yeah, it's okay if I don't have plans. I'm like, I don't need to go out. I could be with like my one friend. Last year, I literally third wheeled with my friend and her boyfriend, and I was fine.
Mhm.
At least I was like, you know, having fun with them.
Yeah, no, I agree. I did a solo trip and I went out to West
Oh,
Hollywood.
yeah.
It was
That's cool.
delicious, but I think that it just depends on your vibe.
Yeah.
Because staying at home, it's a vibe.
Sometimes it
Watching
is.
TV and just taking it out,
Yeah.
taking care of yourself.
Literally, I love like going out and doing things,
I do too.
but
But
I love being home.
I love being
Yeah.
home too.
I need a good reset day.
Yeah, me too. I need a whole day. The thing that I fuck up a lot is going to the beach.
Yeah.
Going to the beach is my self care.
I love going to the beach.
You go to Laguna, right?
Yeah, I love Laguna Beach.
I love
Yes,
I
that's
love,
like my go-to every time.
I love San Diego. I love,
Oh, yeah.
I love the nude beach.
There's a new beach in San Diego.
Yes,
Yeah.
girl.
Oh,
You can find me
shit.
there.
We on our way.
That's crazy. Yeah, no, I love me
I've
some
never-
good vitamin D. Like the sun.
Yes, love the sun. I thrive in the sun,
Yeah.
like majorly.
Yeah, I think it's
In
because
the
of,
sun
like,
and in the
sangre
water.
de Mexicali.
Something like
Yeah,
that.
it's delicious. You were saying?
The water and the sun together, like I just love it.
Yeah.
I love being outside. I love being near the water, whether it's a pool, the ocean, anything. I just love being near the
I
water.
love being over there, but something that I noticed at the beaches is that there's a lot of like folks that are in retirement that are just like soaking up all the sun, and I'm
Oh my
like,
God.
if they're doing it now, that must be a sign that the youth must also want to do it too. Like
Right.
it's just like they're out there living their lives, like you know.
Yeah.
I'm like they're naked, but I'm like okay, like pop off, sunny boy. I was just like,
I
no.
love that.
No, yeah, I recommend the beach to anybody.
I haven't
and everybody.
spent a lot of time in San Diego, but lately I've been telling myself, I'm like, I have a friend who moved there recently,
Yeah.
and I'm literally like, I could see myself living there.
Yes,
Yeah.
dude.
It's
That's
so
would that be
beautiful.
like your ideal retirement? Like
I don't
being
know
next
about
to the
time.
beach?
Yeah. Okay, being near the beach. Yes, I don't know where, but anywhere near the beach,
Okay.
100%.
Mine would be like Hawaii.
100%. Ooh, that'd be nice.
No, like I've been
I've never
trying
been,
to
but-
girl. If you go to Hawaii before me, I'm gonna be like vlog everything because good for you. But like I want to go to Hawaii too. Hawaii, I want to go, dude.
Yeah, you would live your best life out there.
I want to find me a
You need
husband.
you need a Hawaii man.
Okay.
Forget the Cowboys.
Okay. So we talked about. Wait, I love me both.
No.
Okay, wait, I gotta tell you, friend, we're gonna talk a little bit about love.
Oh,
I almost feel like tengo que hacer un segmento de 12 corazones. Pero lo que yo voy es for me, you know, I've been feeling a lot more, a nice little update. I've been feeling a lot more comfortable, you know, with like being with somebody. You know,
That's
like every now
good.
it's like very strange, but like it feels
It is
natural.
strange.
I like holding the hand of someone that I like, like.
Yeah.
But like
That's cute.
before, I would be like, oh my gosh, what is this, right? But like now, it's like super cute, or it's like I wasn't in the intentions of finding someone, but I've been pushing myself to try to invest in something that I like.
Yeah.
Rather than just being a hoe. You know what I mean? So I don't mind. I'm a responsible hoe, but my thing is that
That's real. That's real.
Yes. My thing is like having that special bond. Like it feels warm.
It does feel warm. Yeah, love is rough. I totally get you where it's like, okay, dating is so hard because like you have to be willing to like try and put an effort into being vulnerable with people that you don't know and that you don't know if it's going anywhere. Like I can be vulnerable all day long with the people that I love and I feel comfortable around, and I don't mind being vulnerable with people that I don't know that well. Like let's say I am going on a date, I'm gonna be vulnerable with a person about like who I am, what I expect, like just everything. But then it's like at the end of the night or the next day, if like whenever it might be, that doesn't work out, that's hard. Because then you're like, okay, shoot, I was just vulnerable with that person and like...
It's scary.
It's scary. Like, it's like, sometimes it starts to feel hard because it's like, how many times do you have to be vulnerable with someone for it to go anywhere?
Oh, yeah.
You know?
No, definitely.
Like, there's been times like I've gone on dates back to back and after that I'm literally like, oh my god, that was so tiring. Like I need to a break.
No, yeah,
because I'm over it.
I literally came back from an event and someone told me to meet up with them, and then they acted very different. And my thing is like, I didn't feel that. I didn't feel like, for instance, oh my gosh, this is the end of the world. That's not what I felt.
Yeah.
I am the type of person that if you act one way, why change in a different side? That's just me.
Yeah.
Because I don't like that. So
you're not like that.
No, exactly. Yeah. And my thing is like when I see that, I sniff it out and I address it. And I'm like, what's going on?
Right.
So then I literally went and I was like, I usually never do this, but I was like, you know what? I'm invested. So I was just like,
so you
hi. Yeah, I was like, hey, what's up? And I literally felt like Azalea Banks when she was at that interview. She was like, so what now? Because I was just like, let's be honest. Like, we're grown and the idea is simple. Just small steps, right? I'm not asking for the world. I'm just saying, you shared with me that you wanted like to link, and then like the vibe is not the same.
Yeah.
And I think that this is not what I'm looking for, and that's it.
And that's okay.
Yeah, and that's it. And so I was like, I continued with my queens, with my muñecas.
Yeah.
But I think that love is an interesting thing because I feel like we have to kind of like with what is that one movie, Home Alone? When she references the sneakers, she's like, the sneakers, if you don't use them, they're gonna go to waste. And I feel like the heart is the same. You have to like use it a little here and there, because
that's a good way to put it.
Yeah, because we kind of sort of need to live our lives.
That's true.
And if it's the wrong person, it's the wrong person. If it's the right person, it's the right person.
Yeah, it's like a learning process majorly.
I do agree.
100%. Yeah, every single person like you ever talk to or anything like that, it's always like a lesson. Recently, I went on a date with someone and I just wasn't feeling it. And I mean, I went on the date and I knew from the beginning I wasn't really like feeling it and that I could see this going somewhere.
All right, so back to business. The light, y'all. Some donations would come in the college, but it's okay. It's okay.
So I was saying though, like I was on this date. I sat through it. I went through the whole date, but I just like I wasn't feeling it, and I started to feel during the day I was like struggling because I was like trying to. When you're somewhere where you don't want to be, it's hard to kind of act 100% normal, if that makes sense. Like, I just like I wasn't giving it my 100%, and then I like kind of took a step back because I was like, okay, I'm just gonna be in the moment. This guy that I'm talking to, whatever, the conversation's great. I just don't have an attraction, and I don't see ourselves like really it going anywhere. But I was nice, and we, it was an okay date. It wasn't anything terrible. But when I had got home, I felt so guilty and just like a bad person because I felt like, and this is what's hard about dating, I feel like, because you have to like be vulnerable but also like be honest with yourself, and sometimes when you have to be honest with yourself or with other people, you start feeling guilty and like you're being mean to them. And so I was struggling a lot because I was like, what do I do? Like, do I tell them straight up like I just don't see it going anywhere, or do I just like not respond, or like kind of like dealing like with how to handle the situation? And I got really sad and just like guilty because I was like, I feel like such a bad person for thinking this way. But my friends were, I mean, I would talk to them about it and they were like, you're not a bad person for just like not being attracted or like not being interested in someone. Like that doesn't make you a bad person, because that's normal, you know, like everyone goes through that. And not everyone's gonna, you know, be the person for you. Even just you telling them something is the right way to handle it, you know. It would be mean and you should feel maybe guilty if like you ghost them, and then that's like messed up, you know. So it was kind of like an interesting situation, because I ended up just like being honest with the person, and I didn't say anything mean at all. I was very like nice and respectful about it, and I just said, you know, I don't think it can go anywhere. But it was hard like being honest with that person, and then that in turn, like, I just, since then I'm like, it's so much work just like going on dates and then it not working out, and then you feeling like a bad person, and then having to go through that whole cycle again. It almost makes you want to just be like, I'm good alone.
Yeah, honesty honesty is the best policy.
Yeah.
And I think I prefer, honestly, for my future lover, for my future husband or wife, honestly, just tell me, because it helps. Sometimes I get really annoyed when people like put up a front.
Yeah.
And that's not always the
Just
case
be
with me.
honest.
Just be honest, because
Just
it's like
be honest.
my thing is like, if I don't find attraction,
Yeah.
it stops there.
Yeah.
And that's it. But like, we could be friends. We could be
Yeah.
like nice, you know, we could develop something,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
But like, I have to find you attractive. And the thing
Yeah.
is, like, when I go on dates, this is why it's like, it takes time, it takes money, it takes effort, whatever.
Yeah.
But I'm glad you're sharing, friend, because honestly, like I said, those processes are not simple.
Yeah, they're
And
not.
I think anybody and everybody can learn from them. And I think
100%.
if anything from you, what I learned from what you said, right, is that you went through an experience,
Yeah,
you know, and you
exactly.
talked about how you felt, and then honesty was your policy.
Yeah. And you just move on.
You move on.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I think it's way worse when you like handle things in a bad way.
No,
I'm
girl,
always
yeah.
like, I understand. I'm grown. I understand like that everyone communicates differently, or that everyone like just handles situations differently in general.
Yeah.
But just be honest and just communicate with people, because it goes really far. There's been people that have done me dirty, and I'm always like, why can't you just like say what you want to say up front, be honest, and then just move on? It makes like
That's a
handling
reflection of them.
It is 100%. I've learned that, and I used to not know that, and I used to like internalize it.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's still something that I try to like not internalize. But I just feel like in general, people need to be honest.
Yeah, I agree.
It makes a difference.
It makes a big difference.
Yeah.
That's why I can't do some. If we're gonna talk about careers, let me tell y'all something. I like to be as blunt, honest, and as transparent as I possibly can anywhere I go, because you're gonna have people that like you and people who don't.
Yeah, regardless of how amazing. There's people, I'm like, I feel like when it comes to putting my best foot forward, like with people that I don't know, I try everything in my power to like be myself, but also like be just respectful and just like, you know, show a good impression of myself. But there's still people who don't like me, and that's okay. I've come to terms with like, not everyone's gonna like you, and that's okay. Like,
No, and then
you
let
know?
me tell y'all something. So Alexis, I'm gonna like jump in here, because I think that this is where I want to put the cherry on top for you.
Mm-hmm.
Quite literally speaking, we do like a lot of things together, right? But
Yeah.
we have like a similar career and everything. We're in the entertainment business, if you will.
Yes.
We also do all this good stuff. Alexis is one of the most, like, if you really want like that it girl in your job, Alexis is that girl. Like, I kid you not. Like, I'm just saying that because honestly, when you would come into the room, boom, 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 energy, right? And then also you're like very like professional. You get things done. You know when to. You're just that girl. So I'll just stop right there. But when you're in entertainment, like, the thing about it is that it's like, we talked about this earlier, go, 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 go. And I'm like, how about pause and then go, 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 go. And my thing is like, I will always, and I'm thinking about Selena Gomez when she dropped My Mind in Me, about how we have to check in with one another. We have to make sure how someone else is feeling, because, you know, production is a whole motherfucking business. But also at the end of it, it's like, it's this big, evermost conversation about community, right? And my thing is just like, how is Alexis doing? You know? But also, how is everyone else over here doing, before we jump into the whole bing, bam, boom, ah.
Yeah.
And then a lot of people are like, what you would consider FAKE, fake. And I'm like, dude, I don't do that. Sorry. Don't stay away. I'm like, cleaning the aura. I'm like, because at the end of it, I'd rather have a relationship than any of.
Yeah, I think everyone's different when it comes to like how they want to lead things, But I agree with you. I always think it's important to like have a friendship. A friendship helps like establish so many things. I feel like, you know.
I feel like it also eases a lot of like the
yeah.
confusion, because like I can be the type of person, and this is where I see Alexis, right? I rather walk into something where I know it's gonna grow and make me feel good, than into something that's gonna be like
100%.
hostile and ugly.
Yeah.
Like my 2 cents here.
I would rather not go.
Yeah, exactly.
100%.
No, and this is what I mean about like for me too.
Yeah.
Putting those barriers, speaking your truth, and then also just learning to just like understand how to keep your peace and protect your mental health.
Oh my gosh, I'm huge on like protecting my own peace. If you're disturbing my peace, I need you to get out. Like immediately.
Exactly.
Or I'll remove myself, whatever it might be, because I feel like I've in the past 2 years have learned how to protect my own peace and how to deal with the things that I'm going through, and just like how to put myself in a more positive place. That if you're like ruining my peace, or just kind of a negative space, you know,
no one
just
wants
there.
That. No one
I'm
wants
like,
that.
no one wants that. I don't want to be around that. So let me just remove myself.
Exactly.
I'm big like, you can do your own thing. You can be negative there, but like leave me out of it.
No, exactly.
Thing, you know?
No, and I totally like that. And I think that at the end of it, sometimes when we're younger, we need to hear these things.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Because it's like so easy to fall on the slope of like, I need to go. But it's not that. It's like you could be the main bitch and also say X, Y, and Z and put boundaries and say, okay, I choose my happiness, I choose my mental health, and also I could be X, Y, and Z doing X, Y, and Z. So it's like very simple and very honest. Honestly, is the policy, but I digress. You understand, and I'm glad you do, because you are that girl. And I hope that at the end of this, everyone and everybody listening, this is my bestie, Alexis, and I honestly wanted to say thank you so much, because I love you very much.
I love you.
Thank you for and then hopefully we're able to create so many more memories. But yes, anything that you would like to say that we haven't already talked about as we conclude today?
Nothing. I don't think I have anything else. I enjoyed talking about everything, just like being a woman, how hard it is, but also how empowering it is. I think it's amazing. And I was just telling my friends this not too long ago, because I think, so I went to Joshua Tree for my birthday, right? It was a group of girls, just girls. It was 7 of us, or 6 of us. It was so much fun. Being around them is just like so empowering. Getting ready together, taking photos, just like being together, like it just makes you feel like really nice and just empowered and just supported in general. We came home and we're like posting photos and stuff, and we have a friend, and he's like, this made me want to be a girl so bad. And I really loved that he said that, because I was like, yes, like being a girl and just like experiencing womanhood and just having friends, and I don't know, just like learning more about yourself. It's so beautiful. And I feel like I never had that growing up. Like in high school, I struggled with that a lot. I didn't have a really, really supportive group of friends like I do now. Like it's like a complete, 180. Like I just like have experienced all of my love that I have learned and have received. It's because of the women in my life. Like seriously, I'm like, I know love is real because of them. I don't need any man ever to show me that, because of them. And it makes me emotional talking about it, because that's how strong I feel about it. And also I'm a Cancer, so I'm gonna cry. But but seriously, it just makes me feel like so, like I just love it.
Friend, I gotta say, I love that you are sharing this, but also I love how you are saying exactly how I feel when I see you.
Aww.
And I see the type of love that you have. And when I'm doing drag, I think I don't take it lightly with the idea of like I'm just putting on a show. I also want to embody how I feel with femininity.
I feel like that's really what drag is about, is like just taking how you feel inside and like showcasing it, out into performance, out into what you look and stuff like that,
This is why I fuck with Alexis, because you get it.
Yeah.
And I appreciate you being so accepting.
Yes.
And honestly, having a regular, honest conversation, because this to me is empowering, and it brings out light.
Yeah.
And
I love it.
I look forward to embracing femininity. And if I ever need someone to check me and tell me that outfit doesn't go, I will look forward to. Yes, I will let you know, because honestly,
we could go to Sephora together.
Yes, I was gonna tell you. I was like, let's do
go.
something. Let's do some stuff together for like.
Don't always trust all the Sephora employees. Not everyone knows what they're doing.
I learned that. Yeah.
I've learned that too.
I look
Yeah.
like a glazed.
I've gone home and I'm like, what the hell did I just buy? And they do samples, so don't buy anything.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I can't. I've learned the bacteria in the products that they.
Yeah.
And then some of them they do clean them and they do like replace. Well, anyways, I digress.
Yeah.
But
Whole other
yes,
thing.
stay empowered.
Yes.
Stay beautiful.
Thanks.
Please continue to break barriers. And honestly,
Always.
thank you so much for coming today.
Of
I love you.
course, I love you.
Pinky promise.
Cute.
Okay, we'll see y'all soon for the next episode, y'all. Bye.